Cool. Let's go with this. So we'll go with the lowest to highest.
Okay.
So let's go with first one, ASXE. Okay, I think last time we looked at ASXE and let's see what, okay. Yeah, I think we did see that, right? So it has to go back. Yeah, I think it is in a good bullish trend here. If you see, there's a good volume that has come up here and stock went up. So now I think it has to stay above this 2.91. So that is going to be its critical point. Let's look at the day chart and 4-hour chart. Yeah, I think the last time we discussed, so it has to stay about 2.91. So if it stays about 2.91, I think it is bullish. It's going to go to 6. It's almost like 100% up, and after that it has to test that 7.3 once again. So if it really tests this with a high volume, so then we're going to see the breakout above 7.3. But for now, 2.91 is the critical price point. So looks like a good peak if it is going to complete this list of 7.3. So almost like 100% with the risk of hardly like what, 30 cents of risk, like you are going to take like $3-4.
Yeah, and I see a couple of tall green bars, right?
Yeah, at least 1:10 kind of a risk, what we are talking about. So yeah, it seems good. And yes, Altimmune. So it is also in the same pattern. I mean, 4-hour chart is looking awesome. If you look at it, like, we have already done that analysis last time. It is just reviewing of what we did. So if it stays above this particular 16, right? So that is the critical one. The current price point is critical. So anything above 16 will take it to, again, this 19 or 20.7 range. So I think it's going to go in this between 16 and 20, the next $4 range. And also it has formed a big nice base, the short-term base. So it has to hold the support line, the short-term, right? So it has to hold this line. So as it stays above 16 and then stays above the support line, so it is going to see the positive move. Okay.
Okay.
So that's ALT. As far as the PTRA, is it a new one? PTRA?
Yeah, that was the Tesla of the car. Sorry, bus, right? Truck and bus. They're like they make charging and the buses and all those things with electric vehicle, I guess.
I think this one, since it is new, it is a little hard to
yeah
any details. It is just a risk and reward for an initial investment, but within a short period of time, we have to see, right? So I think the 16, whatever this range, right? It is critical now. like around 17, I would say. So if it holds above 17, so then it will continue to go 19, and if it crosses 19, that's when the bullishness starts.
Hmm.
I think the 17 is critical for this one. It has to stay above, because that is the day when it listed maybe at a 19.5 and then it fell down to 17, right?
Yeah.
So I think that is where that pullback is there on that first day. So, and look at it here also, it just touched that again and then it went up, like after the buyers came in.
Yeah.
So, and then it did not cross above this 18.5, and then it started testing the 17 level, like 16.5 or whatever, around 17, you would say. When
Yeah.
it stays above 17, so then again it will see positive momentum. Okay.
Active.
So it is like either wait and watch, or maybe if anyone wants to take a limit with a limited risk, one can enter around 17. KHG, I think it is forming a nice short term. If we see, it is forming a nice it's around 40, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Look at this beauty. So this is the one. I think above 41, it is going to be pretty bullish. And overall, with the kind of time it has taken from the last 2 years or so, right? 2018, like for 3 years, base it has formed. I think that is a max history it has, like 3.5 years. Yeah, it has formed a nice base, and any pullback will be at this level. Look at it, so beautiful. That is just going to be, I mean, if it touches like 33 once again, great opportunity to pick it up. But maybe a small entry can be there just in case if it goes and, breaks above 41.63, then you will see like, 60 as its next range. So almost, I would say, the beauty will be here. Yes.
So the good entry point would be.
I mean, right now it is, yeah, excellent. I mean, very good entry point if it really pull backs. I mean, if it pulls back to this 33 level, awesome. Nothing like it. Usually, like when it touches the 41.63, it makes another pullback and then it jumps, right?
Yeah.
Usually, that's what happens.
Yeah.
But in this case, if it doesn't give such opportunity, sometimes with the first entry only, it might pierce. So I'm just trying to find out if it pierce, what will be its target. But as a stock, I think it is a very good entry point. So 55.84, I think that is the next target if it really crosses 41. Oh, sorry, not that one. Sorry, I missed it. Not a right one. Maybe I'll have to put extra space here. Okay, I think this is what.
No, please. No, this is not.
Okay, I think that was the max it was taken. So
Is the same place that, what do you think that will be costing?
but anyway, so it is going to be around 60 for sure.
Hmm.
I'm just giving a max here, but yeah, around 60 will be it's above 60 for sure. If it crosses 41.63 with a good, thing. So, but here I think we have got a good volume here. But overall, it is forming a nice base, technically sound. So entry point at any pullback will be a good point. That's what I would say. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Triple D. Yeah, triple D, I think on a monthly basis, if you see, I think it has formed a nice technical base, and then it has gone up. Let's do like this. Yeah. Look at it. I think this was a good pullback around 22. Then any continuation will take it to 56. So looks, though it's kind of new stock, but overall, I think it has to touch 56 once again. So if it does, I can make it. Let's do this. So it had a nice pullback, and I think it will be good if it might range from 31 to 56. That is the range it will have. Okay. So let's see if it really holds. The critical point for this triple D is going to be this point where this doji is there, right? So around 30.71, because it's a highly volatile at this time. So you can see big swing here. Yeah. So this is the, yep. So it has to stay above 30.45. If it falls below 27, then it's going to go back. So that is going to be bearish for it. Okay. So triple D, like above 31 is bullish. Above 30.45. So we can keep it as roughly 31. So above 31 is bullish. Below 27, it's going to be bearish. Okay. Viacom. I think we did discuss about Viacom. So it is kind of oscillating in that range, and it is forming a nice, support. So if it falls below 40.25, is going to be bearish, and above that, it is going to be bullish. So if we look at the day chart, so look at it so nicely, after this fall, so it is holding it. So, and then it is slowly getting a positive momentum. If we really see this last couple of days, it has shown a nice momentum. So if it holds that 43 level, so it is, the next targets will be like, 49.5. Just a minute, let me see where it could be. Okay, so the next target for Viacom, if it really holds this, technically speaking, around 46, 50, 56, and 67. So that seems to be the next set of targets if it holds this. If it holds 40.25. So looking good technically. Let's hope and let's review it. Maybe if not next week, maybe we will be able to monitor it during the weekdays. Okay. So Viacom looking positive. AMC. Okay, as far as the AMC is concerned, it is forming some interesting pattern here. Okay. So if it crosses this above this resistance line, then it's going to break up again. But if it breaks this support line, then you will see that 33 and 20 and so that level. Okay. But right now it is really, with this kind of a pole, whatever we have it here, and then it's kind of a flag what it has formed. So it is still looking crazy with this kind of volume. So let's just watch for this support line and this resistance line. Okay. So which is basically, anything above 58 and all, so it will take you to take the stock to 72 and above. So if it breaks this, so then back to 30s. Okay. Okay, let's do. Okay, coming to DD. So DD. Okay. So dew point, Suresh, you are the one who were asking for this one, right?
Right.
So very nice support here around 67 for it. And another critical point is here, 84. So it looks like it is kind of trying to find a support here. Right? So if it crosses above 84, it is going to go to that 100, and the moment it crosses 90, so you will see positive momentum for sure. So it all how the Dow Jones is going to behave next week and week. But looks like, any pullback will be around 67, like very good entry point. So here I think you can enter some because it has some intermediate, some support here also. So it can bounce from here. So it's a pretty long chart, right? So you will definitely will have some support there. Let's look at the short term. So if you look at the short term, so this is the range. It is finding it interesting. So within this range, you can do a swing trade easily. Okay, so maybe 76 to 84, or more than that it might go. But if you look at the short term, look at it like, so for last few days, like to your point, 85 to 76 is a good pullback. So that is what is happening with many stocks. If we see, like, at least for 10 days or so, they just continuously keep falling down and then it starts going up. Like Amazon, we saw that for some time. It was coming down and then it started going up. So that's how the market is still floating high for us. So yeah, I mean, short term, if you see, if it crosses above 78, then it will continue to be bullish. If it breaks this 67.37, then it's going to be bearish. So if you are good at options, so you can do straddle kind of a strategy for this one. Okay.
Thank you.
So these are the critical points for you. I mean, if you're holding the stock, absolutely nothing to worry. So it is just.
I was thinking of entering.
Oh yeah, entering. You can just enter a little bit here. Yeah, at this level, you can enter some. I mean, it's a pretty good pullback from almost like $10, right? Like 15% of, for $85 stock, 15% pullback. So it is still good. I mean, if it comes to 67, like 30% or something, that kind of a correction is different. But yeah, looking at overall market condition at this moment with July 4th coming in, so we might see some positive momentum. Okay.
Gotcha.
But again, this is a very critical one because it has broken this support line also. What you have to do is just, I mean, it can just come down, come to 80 or something, and then it can pull back. Again, go to 82 and again pull back. So it has this, the support line has become a resistance now for it. Okay.
Gotcha.
So just watch out for this one. So if you are buying, if you want to exit some partially and then buy back if it falls down, so then you can do that. Kind of a swing trade if you would like. Okay, so AMD. So AMD also, I think it just broke this support line. I mean, this is what I'm talking, Suresh, like,
Yeah.
AMD also broke the support line and then it tried to pierce. It could not go up. Again, it just pulled back. So now 74 that has become very critical point. And now it is trying to again cross 84 and maybe it will retest the 95. So we will have to see whether it's going to really pierce or then again come back one more time. So right now, so this is the range. It's a nice, range. It has got like 74 to like 95. So only thing is if it breaks 74, again, you will see like 58 levels. So if it crosses 95, then nothing like it. It will like 110 and 130. So that range we will get into. So right now, it has to come out of that zone. So this is the zone, that the gray zone. That's why we are waiting for it to really show us the direction. Okay. So that is the AMD. Okay, RBLX. So RBLX, good support at this level. That is 80 level. So I think it is in the positive momentum again, heading towards 100. So looks like it has got a good support around 80. So any entry is fine here with the, maybe if it really takes turn, like it breaks 80, so then we can see this range again. So the current zone is going to be between 80 and 100. So that is a range for RBLX. So it's in good territory. Okay, as far as NVS, look at it beautifully. It have this resistance. So as expected, so it is having that strong resistance here. Pullback is there, but we have to see time it really crosses this line, this zone. So this is a very kind of an empty zone. The stock has not really moved within this zone. Either it has tested this level of 91, then it has pulled back. So this time it tried to go up. Okay, so and again around 95 it has pulled back. So above 95 is going to be bullish. Below 90 is going to be bearish again. When I say bearish, like again you will see $10 move down. Okay, but this is the consolidation, very nice consolidation that is happening between 80 and 90. Very good consolidation. So looks, I mean, some entry is good. if anybody is holding it, it is just hold it. But if it is, or if you want to make a new entry, looks like it's in a better position. Okay. So yeah, chart wise, I think the very good consolidation in this range, 80 to 90. Okay. Let's look at the monthly wise also. Yep. I think it is beautiful consolidation in this range, and above 95. I think we have already put this 140 range. So let's wish for that, because it has a very good, technical chart here. Okay. So Starbucks, yeah, I think overall it's doing good. Let me take out these things. Not.
Hey, Basavaraj, I'm here.
Hey,
Sorry, I had guests in my house. They just left.
did you send them because you had to attend this?
No wife, no daughter in the house. I cooked for my friends. They came home. I came back late. They just left.
So see, party house now.
But my two stocks haven't come, so I'm good. Baba Baidu.
So this is the Starbucks. Anything above this resistance line is going to be little very bullish. It is going to be, right? But chart wise, superb, right? So pullback will be around this level, but yeah, but that is going to be a very good entry point if it comes to 100 level, Starbucks. But otherwise, whoever is holding it, just hold it. Nothing to worry about it at all. Okay. So, I mean, only worst case, any big sell-off happens, so that is where you can find the where it can come. Okay, so this is going to be intermediate line. In case if there is a sell-off or something, that is the best support line, I would say. So anything above 90, 100 for Starbucks, just good entry point, guys. That's how it is looking. Okay. So good. Xilinx, good support. It has around 78. And then we have this one. 140. So I think it formed a nice cup, and then it is forming another handle here. So this is a monthly chart again, guys. That means it will take a couple of months for you to really break above the range, but it has to hold that range. Let's do weekly. Yeah. You never know. Yeah. I think it has formed a nice base, and then it's forming nice handle. So above 143, it's going to be a good break. We can expect it to go to this level. Okay. So if it really holds this, the next target will be like 209. Again, it's a weekly chart, so it will take multiple weeks for you to really test this 208. Okay. But it's going to be bullish if it holds 140. Okay. And looking at the chart, it is looking positive. Okay. So, and then the one more support line we have is somewhere here. Yep. So just watch out for this. Any pullback to this level, like it's going to be a good entry point. but looks like already it has tested twice. So it is trying to go in this direction.
So the entry point is 118, 120, somewhere there.
Yeah, it will be very good. Yeah, around 120. If it really pulls back to like 120 range, that
Yeah.
will be a good entry point. Okay. So as far as the Nike is concerned, the breakout above 147 for us. Let's do. I think earlier we had drawn this like 105, so it cost all of that. Let's do one thing. Yes, let's do this. I think it is again similar to Starbucks. So it has beautifully crossed this. So I'm expecting similar thing for Starbucks also to cross this line, right? So it really takes it to like 170 or 200 level. Similar to what Nike is having. Like, look at this Nike. Beautiful breakout around 107, and after that, kept going up. Okay, so that breakout is critical for us. So let's see if Starbucks does that. Looks like it, but let's do this one now. So now the new support is going to be 130, and as long as it stays above 147, it is going to be positive. And if we really look at this closely, another important level for Nike is this. So anything below 150 is going to, again, not sure if it is going to, till this 134, it can happen. So you just watch for 150 and then 154. So above 154, it will continue to go up. Below 150, it's going to, it will change its direction. Okay. So 154 is critical, 150 and 154 for us. Okay, let's watch it out maybe next week also when we meet. So Baidu, Mr. Hasib. Okay, let's do this.
Yes, sir. Here I did it reverse. I already bought it, then I'm asking you.
Just to reconfirm, everything is fine. Yeah, it's.
I just bought it last week.
Yeah. So good. I think 228 would be easy one. It's in this range now, right? At the last time I think we did discuss about Baidu. So it was holding that 185 was a very critical point. So a similar thing has happened with Viacom also. That's what we were seeing. So Viacom also, we had a similar situation. So nice support. So which bulls will take it to 46, 50 levels. So that's the expectation. So similar to what we're doing here. Okay. So nice support. 185 is a very good support. The next target will be around 228. The easy target, I would say. And then 250. If it really holds the 228, then the next will be 250.
I think Baidu I picked up around 189.
That's a very good entry point. Yeah, that's fine.
So I can wait.
I mean, the moment if it comes to support level like such a stock, like, which is kind of high beta. So $5 here and there should not be a problem.
Got it. The support line is where I sell. Okay.
Yeah,
Is it a good point to enter now, Baidu, or?
yeah, you can, the small entry you can make. If you have a, let's say, like 202, if you enter around this level, right? Yeah, that should be good enough, right? 202, 203. You will have less profit. That's it, like $30 move, what you can expect from here. If it really goes up with the kind of support it had, we don't know. Again, it might retest 354. I'm not saying that it will only stop there. I'm talking about near-term target will be at least $30 for sure in case if you're short-term holder. Okay.
That may take 6 months to a year. But it
Yeah, this will be like at least another 6 months if all the market condition is favorable for the stock. Okay. Yeah, another 6 months for it to make the strip to 350. But yeah, nothing. It has to really cross these important levels.
Is it currently at that resistant level, the 202, the previous resistance, small resistance, right? Like
this one?
No, the next high, wherever it is today, the price today.
This one, right?
Yeah, isn't that another line?
That's what I think it is there, but looks like, if that happens, then this is going to be the new trading range for it. Like like 185 to 200 will become a new trading range.
Got it.
So I'm hoping that, with the kind of candle what we are seeing here,
It may still go up. Okay.
this is the first time it tried. It could not. So hopefully this is the second time. Let's see if it breaks above. Okay. That's what, like above 202, like 228.
That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
So new entry, maybe a small entry can be okay. And then you can change depending upon it. You can add if it really holds 202 level. And as far as the game stock is concerned, yeah, I think after it tested this, the resistance, it broke above, and then it is in the new range. The new range is going to be this 344. Again, no prediction for GameStop. It is just that we can look at some range as to where all it can jump. So if we really look at it, maybe this was an exit point for the people who are holding at 340 level. I think it has to test. Sorry. So now it is kind of oscillating in this range. And there is an intermediate support it is getting around this range. 197. But anyway, so overall, like, I don't know if I don't recommend anything on this one. It is just that range, like, if it crosses
Too risky.
200, the thing is unnecessary risk is here, right? So anybody wants to get some kick of taking a risky shots. So there is one more support what we can see here. So if it holds this, right, this support and then this support line, so then we might see this 344 once again. Okay. The main stock, right? So people can keep jumping.
Reddit stock, you have to be careful.
Yeah. That's what I mean. If it really holds this support and it starts bouncing, then you can enter if you would like to. But for a 200 level stock, like I would say I will go with Starbucks or any other good stocks. If it is like, okay, $10, $20, I would have taken the risk, but $200, I don't want to take a risk. Okay. So, but again, whoever is holding it, so just check for the support levels. Okay. Okay, Baba. So this is what happened. I think last time we discussed about it. Here we can see this. So nice breakout above this resistance. So worst case scenario, it can retest like 217 or something, and then it will start moving up. But 225 will be a good support. So if it holds 225, then 247, 275. Those are the two levels you can see. Okay. But it's a good
Based
breakout.
on last time I bought some already. This
No.
and Baidu I bought it. That was
No.
my new buys.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it had that 211, so good support level. So that's when it broke above. So let's see whether it's a false breakout or the real breakout. At least it looks real breakout for me after all this support.
I picked up 214. I have that.
Yeah. So just keep an eye on this particular resistance. So worst
That
case
makes sense.
scenario, it might touch around 211 and then it bounces. Okay.
Got it.
So that's a level to watch for Baba.
Whoa.
Tesla also, I think. So the 700 is what that was the next 23.6%. That's a Fibonacci what we had drawn. So looks like it just touched 700, and then I think with this bad news, Suresh was mentioning like they're recalling there some, is it 300,000? How many? How many cars?
Yeah.
Suresh?
300,000, almost like
So
97.
the recall is nothing. They must just change a part or a spanner or something. I'm not.
That's the software, right? But I think it's the news, and maybe there may be a small pullback to buy it.
So maybe around this support. I mean, there is one more support what we have here, this line. So maximum it might retest at 627 before if it has to go up. But it did break at this level. If you look at this resistance, look at this one. So that's where it just break 640 level, I think. That's where the breakout happened. But again, 700 is a resistance. So it did not, cross that. So it is retesting that. So let's see whether that news will pulls it back to 627. But whoever is holding, so I think it's a good thing because it just broke above 640. Okay.
So if I want to enter Tesla, so 627 or so.
For now, yes, around this level, 627 will be a good if it holds this.
Okay.
I mean, just look for it, whether it's breaking this or whether it is going to go above this.
Gotcha.
But looking at its kind of a triangle form, if you see, right? You see,
Yeah.
And if it holds the 627, nothing like it. It will continue to go to 700 and 895 because somebody has to exit here, right? 900.
Yeah.
But it will take time though. I mean, it's a good swing trade also one can enjoy here. But again, you need to be a little, you need to really have a short-term charts and then play with it. But otherwise, if you just want to enter, just enter and then keep quiet. But only thing is, it broke this particular support. Okay, and then however it has crossed this resistance, right? So this is the new window what we can see here. So this is the range. I can't draw the triangle, I think, but otherwise that is the range. Let's draw no, you can't draw that. But anyway, so what it might do is it might just test this resistance here, like 784 or whatever it is, and then pulls back. So this is going to be the new range for it for some time. Okay. But anyway, any pullback to 627, 630 level will be a good entry for you to get at least $100 more. Okay, that's it. I think we covered all, man. That's nice. Any other questions or anything that we can take?
This is really good. Thank you for doing it in spite of busy.
Oh, no problem. Again, next week is a long weekend, so we don't know whether if we're going to meet. So I thought at least let's do that. I think
Agree.
out of today's, most of them are good. JHG looks pretty good from the long-term perspective.
JHG, huh? Okay.
JHG, I think who put this? Jagdish, I think, right?
No, that was me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this looks pretty solid from the, whoever wants to enter, right? So pretty strong
Buy now or wait for it to break the support? I mean, the resistance.
resistance. No, I think the kind of base it has formed has it like, max it may pull back to like around 35 or so, another $4.
Got
But
it.
if we are looking at a long term, so no harm in just
Yeah,
holding.
looks nice ascending. Yeah.
I mean, many times we always look at stock around 55 where it has crossed 41.63. I mean, 64, whatever this resistance, right?
Yeah, $2 or $3 is okay, but as long as
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, this range right now, this is the range, like 33 to 40 around. I mean, though it is a pretty big, like $10 kind of a range, but you will not lose money for sure. I mean, that's a kind of trade it is out of all the stocks what we saw today.
can you quickly check I think you checked it a while ago, GOTU, if you don't mind, GOTU.
Okay.
Looks like it's turning around. I don't know. The news is out already.
So go to last time we checked, I think, right?
Not this, GOTU.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's still red. Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, it is just, it is minimizing the number of, the size of the red candle is kind of reducing.
Yep.
Hopefully, we will at least see some 1 or 2 green, like the next 1 or 2 weeks.
Hey, there was one more addition asked, which is from Raj, I guess. Is
Yeah.
LAZR.
Which one?
LAZR.
Laser.
Yes. LAZR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the laser, yeah, this is a good one. I mean, see, this is what I'm referring to. Like, I think one more chart we had a similar to this one, right?
Right.
Was it AMC?
And you do the same triangle extended to today.
Okay, see, look at this AMC. Same as, not this one, which is the laser. Got it? So we just have to look for that breakdown at that level. So for laser, let's do this. Yeah, so 25 will be a good. I think it has to close about 25 for it to really go to 30 and 36, that range. So 25 is critical for laser. Actually, there is another laser. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Thank you.
This is also pretty nice.
Are they competitors?
No. This is Enlight. That's what I. So, I mean, technically, I'm impressed with this one too. So, it had a nice. Not that. Sorry. I think this looks good. So above 32, look at its range. It's beautiful actually. If it holds 32, like nothing like it, it's going to make new highs to 38 and 46. It is trying to form that base. It is nice volume here and a very good volume here. Look at it, like, so usually the volume used to be like 300K or something. It has come down to almost close to 1 million. So just check on that. Okay, if you guys are interested in that.
Yeah, that kind of a volume was in December last.
Yeah. The last December, this November you're talking about.
There's one in December, similar line.
For around this.
Yeah, that line size I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. This side. So yeah, around 1 million, whatever. But anyway, the chart looks good. That's what I just wanted to see.
LASR. Shouldn't confuse with
LASR. Yeah, it is LASR.
in flight.
And look at this. It's a monthly chart. So nice cup has already formed. And then it is forming a handle. And it has crossed, it is just like 50, almost the 50% of this cup. Pull back, you can see. Right, like almost like around this level. So 30 is this level is a pretty critical level. It's approximate, but it's fine. I mean, around this 30 level looks to be good. Like, so if it holds 30 level the next week, so we can expect it to go up.
The month is not over, so that may turn green.
Yeah, this one, yeah. I mean, yeah, next month. We have to wait for the next month. But weekly, if we see, so it has formed the first Fibonacci green candle.
Yep.
Hopefully, this will continue to go. Anyway, so that's.
Thank you very much.
This.
Thank you, Basraj.
Okay, thank you. Have a good week.
Thank you. Thank you, Basraj.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Basraj. Bye.
Great.